I'm gonna say something right now. You can critique comics, you can critique animes, right? You can critique sports, but you don't have to know every bit of the media, right? But you gotta know personally something about what you're watching, right? Because let's say for a minute you don't know what in the world you're talking about, right? I've got told for years, oh, you watch wrestling, that shit's faked. First of all, it's scripted. There's a difference, right? It's scripted. The only thing is they don't know who's gonna. They know who's gonna win, right? And that's it. They know who's gonna win, right? When it comes to TV shows, right, it's scripted completely. When it comes to comic books, right, it's fake, but it feels real to the fans. I'm a comic book fan, have been for years, right? I love comic books. I love things like the Avengers, X-Men, right? All that stuff. It's all cool, right? Right? Yeah. But you gotta know things about comic books to a degree, right? I've gone into comic book movies not knowing what the books are about, and I've read books, right? Like the Hellboy movies. I love them. They're amazing, right? One of the greatest movies of all times. I went to school with this one kid who let's say for back of better words, didn't understand what it was like to be a nerd or understand what it was like to be a geek or whatever. Um, who made fun of me for just being me, right? Oh, you like wrestling. Oh, you like comic books. That's this nerdy. That's stupid. That's idiotic, right? Yeah. But beyond that point, back to what I was saying, right? You don't have to be a fan of something to watch it, but or to read something, right? To understand something. But it's better for you to understand that something if you are a fan of that something. And that's the truth, right? Like let's say for a minute, if you're a fan of Supernatural, do you know Supernatural has comics? Do you know it has graphic novels, right? Right? Do you know it has 2 spin-offs, right? Right? And there's more than just talks about a Supernatural movie. It is now official. Yeah. The Thunderbolts movie that has come out. I've not seen it. I don't know anything about it other than the trailers and stuff. There is apparently a possibility of it being the next Avengers. That makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Right? Why would that happen? I feel like it's just a ploy to get you to watch the next Thunderbolts film. Hey, it's gonna be right. It's gonna be the next big Avengers. It's gonna be bigger than the Avengers. That's what I feel like. Right? I don't think they're gonna be the next Avengers because that makes no sense. Especially since more than half of the cast for the Avengers is going to be in the Avengers, the next Avengers film. So that makes no sense whatsoever to me. Anyway, what? Did you know Tales from the Crypt was originally a comic book in the 1950s? Yeah. Did you also know before it was ever a TV show, it was a movie in the 1970s? Yeah, of the same name, Tales from the Crypt. Tales from the Crypt, right? Did you know there's not one movie, right? A lot of people think Demon Knight's the only movie. That'd be wrong, right? There's Demon Knight, there's Dust to Dawn. That's right, Dust to Dawn. Dust to Dawn 2 and Dust to Dawn 3. Yes, there's also Tales from the Crypt movies. Same franchise, right? People love them. A lot of people don't know that that is part of the same franchise. I'm in this video here. Peace out.